What is up, guys? It is your boy, Turtle the Ascended. Back again with another one. This time, we are on the high tier of the Smash tier list that I have worked so hard and so diligently to make. But first, before you can get to it, go on, like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notifications on so you can know when you're ready for the next level. And this one's gonna be real good because now we're getting to the heavy controversy. So let's get into it. Yeah. All right. High tier. High tier. This is ordered. High tier and above is ordered. Okay. So right away, I'm probably gonna get some heck no's and man nah or you're trolling or whatever. This is genuinely what I think. This is genuinely what I think. Okay, and I'll explain. So this time, unlike the rest of them, I'm going in order, obviously. So starting at Kaz. I think Kaz is the bottom of high tier. Kazuya is strong. If he touches you, you might die if it's an electric. And if you are low enough. Because if he doesn't combo it at the right percent, you can just avoid him. Right? You just bait him out and bait out his electrics and then hit him out of it away. The main problem with this character, and this is something that Riddles also struggles with when he plays the character, something that XL struggles with when he plays the character, is approaching. Right? Kazuya is a character that likes to trade. And in a meta where a lot of sword characters exist, a lot of projectile characters exist, and just in general a lot of characters that really don't have to up close interact with you, it's really hard for Kazuya to get started, and I don't even think he's the best Shoto or best fighting game character. My bad. I think he's been largely overrated because of what he has, but I also think he's worse than what people think he is because of how he plays Smash. Playing Smash as a game, like playing the platforms and the ground speed, he's pretty low on there. But he's good against anybody who has to fight him up close. Right? If you have to go get him to do something, then you're in trouble. Right? I think you're in trouble. Doesn't matter how fast you are, I think you are in trouble. If you have to trade with Kazuya, you're in for a world of hurt. It really sucks. Ken, who I think is slightly better. Ken is better because, number one, his mobility is higher. Number two, his combos are more flexible. So even if you get out of stuff, he can kill you off of stupid things. Like the other day, my homeboy killed somebody with medium Shoryu. And he was like, what? How'd that kill? I was only at this. Nah, medium Shoryu, dog. Shoryu is a good anti-air. And the most powerful hitbox is on the last hit, so it's really good for catching people who aren't paying attention, right? Actually using a Shoryu for its original purpose, like an anti-air. Pretty crazy, right? Tatsu puts them at an advantage and gets a mix-up. He can shield break. He has good spacing on some of his moves. The only thing that's really like bad about Ken is his approach options. But you gotta think about it like this. If he had good approach options, right, he can still throw fireballs, for one. And number two, he only really needs to land Nair, Dare, or even just punish somebody. So, it's not like the character is just weak. The character is pretty strong. Like, if he touches you, you explode. So, Young Link, who I believe is the best Link of the three, because of, number one, speed. Number two, I think he has all of the advantages of Adult Link having the versatile power and having Toon Link speed. Number three, he has the best arrows, period, point blank. Fire arrows are god tier. His bomb ability is about the same as Toon Link, but his moves hit better, if that makes sense. His hitboxes are trickier to deal with. And just in general, the setups that you can put down with Young Link, neither Toon Link nor Big Link can get. And with Young Link's speed, he can just drag you to the blast zone, which is pretty annoying. I know myself, I tried to main Young Link at one time. He was one of the characters that I actually planned on looking at to main on release, because I do love Young Link. Young Link is my favorite version of Link, because this is more specifically Majora's Mask Link, if he actually had the shield, but he obviously has Deku's shield, so this is Ocarina of Time Young Link. So, but Young Link is very strong. There's several Young Links that are still doing work with this character, and I think that says a lot that this character is the only Link that we are consistently seeing in tournaments. Chrom is a worse Roy, and Roy is very good. So can we move on? I mean, not needing the sweet spot is really nice, and being as quick as Chrom is incredible. He has a lot of power, obviously, because he doesn't have the sweet spot. Up B is pretty good out of shield move, honestly. It's pretty amazing. To be able to armor through a lot of things. He can still do the cheeky nair, fair, up air, and drag you off and kill you. So that's still a thing. Jab back air is a thing for him as well, and you don't have to worry about sweet spotting it, you just have to land it. He can still go out there and get somebody and make it back, and like I said, the suicide thing is always a threat. You can also pull, him and Ike can do this, they can both yoink you off stage and then still catch ledge, which is pretty cheeky. So he's a good character. The only thing that's weak about him is, again, his recovery. And I think Roy has a slightly better recovery, or just in general a slightly better up B. And there are certain times where Roy having that up in your face hitbox, that hilt hitbox, that makes a lot of difference. But we'll talk about him when we get to him. Lucina is obviously the better Marth. I don't think Lucina is top tier. I used to think Lucina was potentially like top 10, but not anymore after seeing what some of these other characters can do. I think Lucina is very basic, very fundamental. She doesn't really have any tricks. Side B is good, down tilt is good, her up tilt is good. If you play solid fundamentals, this character, you'll succeed. There's really nothing else to say about that. The up B is good at getting out of combos, so I mean, she's pretty vanilla, right? That's just it. But Sora, on the other hand, I think Sora, if I had to compare him to the other Swordies, I would say Sora is Lucina-ish / Marth-ish with a back air. Not back air, with projectiles. I think it's really crazy that this character does have good projectiles. I thought at first Sora's projectiles were going to be straight hot doo-doo garbage, not gonna lie to you, but they're actually pretty good. The dynamic between being able to throw multiple fireballs and set things up, thunder making setups, blizzard freezing, and catching a little bit under the ledge, it can actually 2-frame, which is pretty annoying, pretty crazy. The character is really good. The combos are really nice, being able to do fair one drag down, well, not drag downs, but what is it? IDJ combos, right? The IDJ combos and loops that can drag people across stage. How floaty he is, to be able to just chill out stage, just literally sit there and float gracefully while he's smacking you with a freaking key, right? Dude is literally hitting you in the face with a key to his house, you know what I'm saying? So the character is really nice. I'm actually very impressed with how Sora came out in spite of what I expected. I think Sora is very good. I think anybody who voted for this character, since he was the voted character, you got what you deserved, right? This is a good character. He's not the best, but he's really good. He's really good. Diddy Kong. don't think Diddy Kong is top tier. He was almost upper tier, but I think the character is too good. Banana is still a thing. Banana is still one of the best punishment tools in the game. Like, one guy at a tournament in Houston put it to me like this. He was like, you gotta think about it like this. He said, Diddy with nothing in hand, pretty average, right? Mid-tier, upper-tier character. Diddy with a banana in hand, shielding, that's a high top-tier character. Because now I'm almost guaranteed punishing anybody who touches my shield, right? With a full combo, or maybe even a kill. You really have to worry about that. He's still very, very mobile. Obviously, any and everybody can go look at Tweak. Tweak has been doing massive work, showing what you can really do if you're putting in massive work with the character. But as he's also shown, it is very easy to make mistakes with this character. And it's not forgiving, as we've seen Tweak SD multiple times. This character is not forgiving at all whatsoever. Like, you will just lose games for doing things wrong. So you do have to have the knowledge, the tech skill to be able to play this character, but the character is otherwise really, really good. Pac-Man, I think Pac-Man is easily one of the best zoners in the game. He's very good at running. He's very good at run. You know what's so BS? He's very good at running and can combo you into oblivion. And that stupid Galaga grab is annoying AF. Is it Galaga? I think it's Galaga. It's either Galaga or Galaxia. I don't remember which one. But that grab is stupid. The grab is stupid. The hitbox on freaking his smash attacks with the ghosts are crazy. Pac-Man is honestly a dirty, dirty, dirty character. T does so much work with this character. Every time I look at this character, I'm like, this character is stupid. Just putting down redonkulous type of things. Really tricky. Side B is really tricky. Galaga setups. Now that I know is Galaga. His freaking neutral B Galaga setups. The fruit in general is a great mechanic for the character. Hydran is really good at letting him do really trippy and setupy things while still being able to zone and combo you into oblivion, right? So the character is really strong, very, very much so a high tier character, almost top tier. Before his nerfs, I would have told you Wario is easily like top 10. I think the nerfs hurt him quite a bit, but not so much that he still can't whoop you, right? Waft combos are still a thing. It's just harder, significantly harder to get them. He still has a lot of power. He's still very mobile in the air, so he doesn't really need that much spacing. He's still a pretty good combo monster. He's still kind of heavy, so it's hard to kill him. And his reads are phenomenal. The reads you can get with this character are phenomenal. It's not like he still can't kill you, right? It's just harder to play that waiting game that so many other Warios are used to playing from like Brawl. So the character is still very good. He has bite, good old command grabish move, so he's very strong. He's still very strong. So don't underestimate him, or you just get killed by a freaking poot. You feel me? Moving to Terry. Terry is a very berry character. That was lame. But anyway, Terry is the strongest fighting game character in here, which is kind of poetic, I guess, since Smash was conceived by watching King of Fighters in the first place, or Fatal Fury. I'm pretty sure it was King of Fighters, but it's good Terry's here. Terry's a very solid character. He's significantly easier than all of the other fighting game characters because freaking, I forget his name, had a whole meme about him. Just literally jab, power dunk. That's literally all you have to do. You can do that the entire time and you'll get damage, get kills, win games. I remember playing in Elite Smash with this character, and this character was easily my highest, highest GSP character, because I literally just waited for somebody to try to hit my shield and then jab, power dunk. Jab, power dunk. and then ending it with something like down tilt side beat. Right? It's very easy to kill. It's very easy to do combos. They're super consistent. Freaking up B can be invul with the legs if you charge the power. What is it? Charging Rising Tackle. Rising Tackle's super annoying to deal with. He's actually stunningly hard to edge guard, right? If you're mixing your options properly as the Terry, it's pretty difficult to edge guard you. So the character is very strong. The mobility is very strong. Hits very hard. Has really good burst options, right? I've gotten, not even just me, I've seen so many players just get hit by a freaking what's it called? The side, not the backward side B, the forward side B, the freaking punch. I can't remember the name of the move off the top of my head. I can't believe I can't remember it. But crack shoots are really annoying move to deal with as well. That's the other side B. That can just catch people. It also stuffs jumps. If somebody likes to jump a lot around you, you can crack shoot and smack them out the air. But yeah, this character is really silly, and the go mechanic makes him even more dangerous, right? And I know I didn't talk about Kazuya's devil mechanic because I think I said all I need to say about him. Like it's just really hard for him to get in, but he is still very strong. But Terry's go mechanic, not only is it permanent until he dies after 100, he gets access to stuff like forward tilt, Buster Wolf. He gets access to jab, jab, Buster Wolf, or a down tilt, jab, jab, Buster Wolf. Like, he gets access to a lot of dumb stuff. Power Geyser is an extremely dangerous anti-air. Makes it really hard for you to do stuff against him, so he just becomes that much better. And then he can just play to keep those, and it's really hard to deal with him. But strong character. Not quite top tier because he does still have his weaknesses of being smacked up by zoners, very easy to wall out, and his speed is still not the best. Like I said, he has good burst options to mitigate that, but you can punish it if you're paying attention and if you're spacing him correctly. Sonic is easily the best runaway character in the game. It is very easy to just run. You can just run. Obviously, it's Sonic. He's supposed to just run. But it's significantly easier to just run with Sonic. One thing that people have to learn to use is just his amazing run speed. You don't always have to spin dash, right? Because your run speed allows you to punish things that no other character can from across the screen. Like they're throwing something random and they're laggy, you run across the screen, smack them for it. Homing attack is so goddamn annoying. I hate homing attack. It's so good now. You can hold it for a long time, and then you just run away and camp people, right? The Sonic way. There's not much to say. The character is just super boring. Easily one of the best runaway, defensive, campy, timeout characters in the game, so it's whatever. Inkling, I think this is Inkling's true placement. Definitely high tier. I don't think this character's top tier. I think people heavily overinflate this character, but the character's ground ability is really good. The air ability is really good. I think this is the most balanced high tier character. I think this, if you wanted to play a good fair character, honestly, I think this character embodies everything that you need in terms of like fundamentals and stuff. Like playing Inkling, unless you're sitting there trying to abuse side B and kind of like the roller, which you'll get punished pretty easily, but you will also kill noobs really easily with it too. Right? It makes people it forces people to not play the ground game, especially because of the leftover paint mechanic, right? Because it slows everybody else. And then just painting people and doing more damage for it. And you also have the Booyah, the up throw, up air, kill confirm. So back air is really cool as well. Has some really nice combos. A pretty nice game plan, honestly. It's just the character at least from what I see, the character relies too much on roller. and the booyah, the up throw, up air is very tight, very tight. So it can be very difficult to kill sometimes, but the character is pretty solid and pretty strong, right? So if you wanted to play a solid, fundamental, really good character, then I'd say Inkling's your best bet. Game & Watch is, I want to say this, he's the best cheesy character in the game because he's light. You can't touch his shield unless it is 100% safe, because he just up B's away and combos you into oblivion. He has very cheeky setups with the chair. He's got judgment, side B, you get hit with a 9, 8, the numbers and stuff can be really, really daunting to get lucked out. I think it's called Oil Bucket down B. Can be very threatening, so you can't zone against him, because if you throw something strong, he just takes that, and then he can combo into it, which makes it even more devastating. It's got solid edge guard, and since he's a tiny bit floaty, he can edge guard pretty well. The key is really nice. The edge guarding in general, honestly, is really good, because he can stay in the air for a long time and keep you in the air for a long time, right? The only thing that he really struggles at is kind of killing, and he has setups, but it's really that his neutral game is just really good. It's really hard to contest him in neutral, and it's really hard to apply pressure to a character like this. So next, we're gonna talk about Cloud, the boy wonder. Honestly, you could switch these two characters. You could, Sephiroth and Cloud. I think Sephiroth is really strong. I think Cloud is really strong. Spargo has more than proven how good Cloud actually is. Limit everything is still really strong. Being out of shield for him is a really strong option. He can still kind of sort of partially zone with the neutral B. Side B is a good tool. He still edge guards really well. He still plays neutral very well. I think he's the best sortie at playing straight up neutral. Like with his buttons, I think he's the best sortie at doing that, because his sword and his moves have, I personally think, have the best hitboxes. And I think that's just how he's made, right? He's really good at being fundamental. He might be the best fundamental sword character, even more so than Lucina, just because he has the ability to do a little bit of everything. The only thing he can't do is really kill you off a grab. And he doesn't have grab combos, but that doesn't really matter now, does it? For a sword character. And then Sephiroth. I think Sephiroth is more devastating for playing that range game. It is really hard to get close to Sephiroth. His moves are slow, but he has quickness and nair that he can combo with. He has a combo throw. He has a 50-50 kill mix-up at the ledge. He back throws you. You DI up. He can overshoot it and hit you high. If you DI down, he can short hop and undershoot it and hit you low. So he has lots of good 50-50s he can use. He has good edge guarding, very good edge guarding. That stupid held up B in general can be a really disgusting tool. So the character has a lot of cheeky stuff, and then One-Winged Angel, right? Both One-Winged Angel and Limit are really strong. Limit had to be nerfed. It was too good, man. But his Limit stuff is still very devastating, and then One-Winged Angel is also very devastating, giving him a damage boost and the third jump. Being able to stall himself at the ledge, and the side B allowing him from interesting partial zoning. Like he snaps at you, and then he puts that stuff on you, and if you time it right, they get hit, and you smack them, which is amazing. It's really good. I think Tweak has a Sephiroth, and I think he's underutilizing it right now, because I do think Sephiroth overall is a better character than Diddy Kong for the game specifically, right? Diddy Kong may have the movement, but Sephiroth is fast too, and then gets One-Winged Angel, and then has the spacing game, right, to where you can't approach him, and he can approach you with his range, right? And he punishes really, really hard. It's really easy to get shield breaks, honestly, with stuff like the down smash and all that. So I think Sephiroth and Cloud are the best in the high tier category for those reasons. So that's going to be the end of the high tier section. The next section I'm going to do is top 10. I don't know if I'm going to do top 10 and top 5 together, because those are two separate ones, but I think it'll probably be a spur of the moment decision, honestly. So thank you guys for watching again. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn the post notifications on so you know when that top tier stuff drops. In the meantime, I will catch you on the flip side. Peace.
Guys,